going on, Brownie Bros? It is Big Time Brownie here with our team builder for week 1 of the Trainer Battles Association. This week we are taking on the St. Kilda Keldeos. They have a pretty powerful team in my opinion. So basically what we're going to do every week is upload this team builder, and then we're also going to upload the match, the battle. So tentatively I'm thinking we'll upload the team builder on either Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when I get the battle done, and then either Friday or Saturday for the actual battle. After this week, I'll make a decision and it'll be consistent after that. Initially I was thinking Saturday, but I think Friday might be better. But our battle time is Monday to Friday, so it's kind of dicey there, so I don't know. But anyway, let's get into this team builder. First up, we have Hermione, our Choice Scarf Delphox with Flamethrower, Psychic, Shadow Ball, and Switcheroo. Then we actually, before I go through the team, I should probably show you what he has. So he has Latios, Alolan Muck, Magnezone, Diancie, Piloswine, Incineroar, Golbat, Gastrodon, Vaporeon, Mega Gallade, and Cobalion. So he has, his team is actually pretty slow. So Latios has 110 base speed, so does Mega Gallade, and then Cobalion has, I think, 108 base speed or 106, something. Its max speed is 346. After that, his next fastest Pokemon is Golbat with 90 base speed, but I don't expect him to bring something, a Golbat with speed investment. And then the next highest is 65, which I believe is Vaporeon. And then everything else is 60 or below. So outside of his offensive Pokemon, his team is not super fast, which is actually really nice for our team because we do have a couple of fast threats. Looking at his team, I thought, okay, I want to bring Landorus Eye because I think Landorus Eye is incredible against this team. Obviously, he has Piloswine with Ice Shard or Avalanche, whatever he wants there. Anything can run HP Ice, so that's scary. And, you know, Mega Gallade with Ice Punch is also scary, or Latios with Ice Beam. But Earthquake can kind of wreck his team. The next thing I had to decide was, am I going to bring Sand? And honestly, I didn't think Sand was super great. He does have Latios, well, in the sense that Tyranitar is not super great. Just looking at his team, I think he has a lot of Pokemon that can tank Tyranitar. Like, he has Vaporeon, Gastrodon. Tyranitar doesn't really break through those two. Gallade outspeeds us and can one-shot us. Cobalion can 2-ko us. You know, if Latios brings Hidden Power Fighting, fearing like Pursuit or something, it can do a decent chunk of damage. So I just thought, you know, I'm not going to bring it this week. And also, on top of that, I figured, I think my opponents are going to expect me to bring Sand in that way. I actually did bring Sand, but I didn't bring Tyranitar. So I thought, you know, I'm not going to bring Tyranitar this week. So initially, I had these 6 Pokemon, or the 5 of these 6 Pokemon. I had Delphox, our Landorus, our Blastoise, our Mega Venusaur, and our Gardevoir. And initially I had Raichu instead of Greninja with Focus Sash and Counter, and with Nuzzle as well, max speed, because that actually does speed time Mega Gallade. Unfortunately, Greninja is the only thing on our team that naturally outspeeds Mega Gallade, which is super scary. But he does, because we have things that are approaching that speed tier with our Landorus Eye and our Delphox, I believe he's going to, I actually haven't battled him yet, I believe he's going to run max speed on Mega Gallade. But then, you know, Raichu, I did a test battle, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like the way it felt. It was kind of gimmicky, and we figured, my friend Steven and I, who's actually been on a couple of videos, we figured we're gonna go with with Protean Greninja here. So looking at our team, we do have Delphox with Choice Scarf with Flamethrower, Psychic, Shadow Ball, and Switcheroo. Initially I had Grass Knot on it for the Gastrodon, but I figured Switcheroo is just as effective, if not more effective. Especially, you know, a lot of times in leagues, Gastrodons run Rindoberry, so being able to switch Switcheroo, a Choice Scarf, onto, you know, a multitude of things, Vaporeon, Gastrodon, Diancie, Piloswine even, and Golbat to get rid of their Eviolites, Latios to get rid of a potential Scarf, and even Choice Scarfing Alolan Muck, which is a free switch in pretty much every time. I thought, you know, it would be good to have that tech just in case. And then we do have our Genji, our Protean Greninja, with Power Herb, Dig, Acrobatics, Spikes, and U-Turn. So U-Turn, I figured I needed some switch initiative, and U-Turn, you know, it does damage to Latios, which is really nice. And, you know, we can just get out of there. Spikes, I needed more ways to deal with Alolan Muck. Alolan Muck does a lot of damage to our team. And Power Herb Dig, Z Dig is pretty common, but I really like Power Herb Dig because we get rid of a Power Herb, and then we have Acrobatics, which OHKOs Mega Gallade. And being able to use Z Dig against Muck, it does like 70 to 90%, 74 to 90%. So after a Spike and a Stealth Rocks, we can OHKO the Muck with Z Dig. Acrobatics, as I said, kills Mega Gallade. Power Herb Dig OHKOs an offensive Cobalion. It obviously deals with Magnezone. It does a lot to Diancie. And I wanted to save my Z-Moon for something else, which you'll be seeing in a second. And then I just explained Acrobatics. And Acrobatics actually without an item, 2-Kos Alolan Muck. So we could Z-Dig, or we could Power Herb Dig, and then into Acrobatics and kill. Or, if we have to use our Dig on something else, we can Acrobatics the Muck twice. So, it's a pretty good Pokemon. It obviously does a lot of damage. I put 196 speed because that's all we need. 360, we do have 361 speed, so we do outspeed Choice Scarfed Magnezone, which goes up to 360. So we needed a way to outspeed that, which we do now. Choice Scarf Magnezone is actually kind of a threat to this team. So then we have our Z-Move user, which is our Donald Glover, because he played Lando, our Landorus I. So we have some speed investment. We're up to 298, and basically, we're not going to outspeed everything at the high speed tiers like I said earlier. So I wanted to go enough that we outspeed Rotom-Mow. And actually, Rotom-Mow might have 298 speed total. I might switch that right before the game, but or 298 might be its max speed. But I figured I needed to, have some speed so I could outspeed, max speed anything else, and still be alive essentially. But we didn't need to run max speed, and I just put the rest in HP. We are max attack adamant though with knockoff EQ Z Sandstorm. So what that does is we Sandstorm late game. That boosts our Earthquake to the point where it does a lot of damage to pretty much everything. And it also gives us +1 speed, so we outspeed Mega Gallade. We unfortunately do not outspeed Scarf Zone, so if that has HP Ice, that's a problem. But we do have knockoff where we can knock off a Scarf or something like that. So a really cool tech. I'm hoping it works. I do have to check on Rotom-Mow's max speed though. So then we have our defensive Blastoise with leftovers: Scald, Ice Beam, Rapid Spin, and Toxic. Toxic is really nice for Gastrodon or Latios on a switch in. Whatever switches in, really, it's really nice. Rapid Spin, just so we can keep our switches going, but also keep up our spikes if we need to. We then have our especially defensive Mega Venusaur, the tank T22 with Giga Drain, Knockoff, Leech Seed, and EQ. Surprisingly does a decent amount of damage to a lot of things. EQ is there for Magnezone, because Magnezone is usually a pretty good switch into this thing. Knockoff, again, we can catch a Latios on a switch in. He has a couple of Eevee-Light Mons, and then Giga Drain is there for some recovery, and also to hit Gastrodon hard, and we have Leech Seed as well. And then we have our second choice Scarfer, Lafleur, our Gardevoir with 180 speed. Again, this is to ensure that we outspeed Scarf Zone, so we do outspeed by 1 point, but we can take a couple of hits from different Mons with our HP investment, and I'm actually going to change this right now to 64, and we're going to do 12 defense. We have the Trace ability, and then we have Moonblast, HP Ground for the Magnezone, Will-O-Wisp, to, if we don't want to get Pursuit Trap by Muck, so getting Pursuit Trap is really, really imperative to not be able to do that with this team. Healing Wish, if something is low, to be able to get that off as a Scarf is super nice. And then, Trace is nice because we can trace our Intimidate back onto Incineroar. If we can Storm Drain, we can come in on Storm Drain and take a hit. Same thing with Water Absorb. It's interesting that he has these two Mons together. So I don't know about that. But yeah, so some pretty good abilities. Even Magnet Pull, if we switch into a T-Bolt or something, he won't be able to switch out with Magnezone if he's choiced in. So that's really nice. And then finally, oh, well, that's it. So let me know what you guys think of this team. Do you think it'll win? You know, obviously the team or the battle will be uploaded. And actually, you know what? Let's discover this together. What is Rotom Mo's max speed? So it does have 86 speed. And if we make it timid, 298. Okay, so yeah, right now we're actually speed tying, and we don't want that to happen. So we are going to put 244 speed, or sorry, wait, what do we have right now? We have 244, 240. But we want 244 and 12. Okay, I was confused for a second. Actually, I want to be able to take rocks. I want to have that HP. So you guys saw me team building there. So now we're at 299, and we guarantee outspeed Rotom Mo. And after a +1, we guarantee outspeed Scarf Rotom-Mo. You know, this thing doesn't deal with Rotom-Mo that well anyway, but it's just nice, you know, if we need to late game knock it off or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Let me know what you guys think. I'm really excited about this team. You know, I love running gimmicks and stuff like that, and Power Herb Dig, like, definitely falls into that. But I think it actually could be really useful in this game. So I'll see you guys next time for the next video on this channel. But also, if you're just here for the Trainers Battle Association, the TBA, I'll see you for our battle against St. Kilda. With that, I'm going to get out of here. Remember, a video from Big Time keeps your life sublime. So until next time, bye.